2,777 fallow deer is how many we have killed since the release of Emerald Coast. 11 is the amount of rares that we have killed leading up to this moment right here, and we finally have done it. Out of 2,777 kills and 11 rare fallow deer on our grind for the Great One fallow deer, we finally have our first potential super rare, and man, it is a doozy. It seems like this is just the time for people to be getting super rares. I've seen so many getting their super rare recently, and it looks like it's our turn, so hopefully this guy's gonna make it, but with that rack, it's hard to say. The odds of getting a super rare to spawn is around 1 in 30,000, and if you're doing herd management, the odds are around like 1 in 6 to 1 in 10,000. We are doing herd management, so believe me, this is not as rare as our diamond melanistic moose would be. However, this is still quite a crazy thing to find, no matter how you're playing the game. You know, I ended up coming across this buck last night after a long day of grinding, hence why my voice is a little bit raspy sounding at the moment. I just woke up like 20 minutes ago and immediately jumped on to get this guy down because when I spotted him, everybody was asleep in the house. I didn't want to wake up my wife and daughter, so I decided to put it off till today to take him down. However, I did get a brief reaction, as much of a reaction as I could get when I'm not really able to talk loud, so we'll go ahead and take a look at that real quickly. Oh, God. Holy. That's gotta be like the most silent I've ever reacted to anything. And so silent, my microphone did not even pick up half of my sentence, but it is what it is. You gotta work with what you gotta work with. Anyway, we are about 66 meters away. I think it's about time we take him down. Let's get lined up. I think we will go with the scope. I don't want to mess him up. And, you know, I'm sure you guys are very excited to watch me take this super rare down. But, you know, I got tons of footage from the last, like, 4 grinds that I need to dump off into a video somewhere. So you guys are going to get a bunch of other rare fallow deer leading up to this kill first. So, let's just jump straight into that then. Oh, and while you're at it, subscribe if you're new. Oh! Oh, albino! Yes! Yes! I finally got an albino to spawn! Oh my gosh, finally! It's a good one too! Yes, we finally got albino! Oh my gosh, let's go! Oh my gosh, finally an albino. Let's shoot the ones in this front zone first. Oh my gosh, this is my first albino fallow ever, guys. I've never had an albino before. You know what? He's giving us a good shot now. We got him. Oh, he's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. That is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Wow, so gorgeous. My first ever albino fallow, scoring 199. Let's go. That's such a beautiful level 4 as well. Like, if I was going to get a level 4 rare, this is one of my favorite racks that they can get.
What do we got?
Hey! Piebald!
Nice.
Let's go! It's a baby level 3, but it's a piebald.
Ooh, tough scene. You hate to see
Oh,
it.
it's awesome, though. Finally, another rare.
Level 4, 216 to 257.
Finally, another piebald. Little piebald. Let's go. Am I going to do a fallow deer guide for Hirschfelden? If I get far enough in that grind to where I can actually feel like I know enough to make a guide, I still need to earn a little... Ooh, that's big. Big boy chocolate diamond fallow. Let's go. That's looking good. That looks like it's going to be a good one. Is that big boy rack or is that the small rack? They look very similar. Come on, let's see. What rack is this? Oh, it's the big rack, boys. It's the big rack. Oh my gosh. Could this be a 270 chocolate fallow? I don't think it's going to be 270. That doesn't look wide enough. 265 max weight chocolate. Let's freaking go, man. That's awesome. That is what we love to see. You don't have to. I mean, it can happen at any time. But obviously, as just like a... Oh, albino! Yes! Another albino! Dude! Yes! Oh my gosh, our luck has been so bad for rares for the first few grinds. Now we're finally getting rares, dude. Finally, our second albino of the day. Third rare of the day in total. Not as big as our last albino, but I don't even care. It's still an albino. That is so awesome. Oh my gosh, dude. They look so good. I really like the new albinos. Ooh, look at that. Gosh, they look so good. Yeah, I think this might be one of my favorite albinos in the game. Like, they just look so beautiful and fluffy. That is awesome. All these albinos popping up all of a sudden. I went from 0 to 2 in one day. There's a few different ways. If you're... Oh my gosh, we got a piebald now! Yes! 2 zones! Well, two of the last 3 zones. We have a rare! Oh my gosh, we went from having 2 rares the entire first 4 grinds to having, like, what? I think this is number 6 from this grind alone. Let me look. Yeah, this is our sixth rare in 500 kills. Oh my gosh, man, the rare luck is popping off. The RNG is insane. It is. This may be the longest it's took us to get a great one fallow deer, but we're getting rares left and right. And it's my favorite pattern as well. Such a beautiful piebald. You love to see it. I wouldn't use it for fallow deer if you're trying to, like, grind with it. I would not recommend... Is that Mela? That's a huge Mela. How big, though? Oh, it's a 4. We got a giant Mela. Oh, my gosh. Look at that. I immediately looked at that, and I'm like, that's not chocolate. That's not chocolate. Oh, my gosh. Look at him. Wow, that's an insane Mela. That's a huge Mela. Oh my gosh. Let's kill this guy real quick. Dude, that Mela is giant. Dropped him on the spot as well. Oh my gosh. That is so good. These are still pretty noticeable if you have a good angle on it. Wow, that's so pretty. That is such a good Mela. That's my biggest Mela of all time. 217. Oh my gosh. That's such a cool one, too. Is it a little uneven? Oh, it 100% is. Yeah, it's uneven. That's, like, really uneven, actually. I thought it looked a little bit uneven just looking at it from here. Yeah, like, one antler's a little bit further back than the other, I think.
If certain things,
Oh, albino!
Nice.
Oh, it's a big boy 4. Big boy 4 albino. Let's go. Beautiful, man. What a gorgeous albino. That's probably my biggest albino if I were to take a guess. Drop a couple shots into him. Beautiful. That is sick. That is super sick. Yeah, that's a big one. This could be 200 plus. 216. Wow, it's about the same as the Mela. Beautiful. Ah, dude, that looks so good. Unfortunately, he's gone alert. Now he's back to attentive. The second he gives us a broadside shot, we will take it. In fact, I think if I stand up and move a little bit, it should be enough to get his attention and get him to look at us. There we go. We got his attention. And that right there is a dead, super rare fallow deer, or what is hopefully a super rare. It very well could be a troll. I'm hoping it won't be, though. I think it might make it. The more I've looked at this rack, just trying to get photos, which we'll show now, I've got a closer look at him, and I think that it could potentially be a diamond. The question is, are we lucky enough for it to be a diamond? It is! It's a diamond! Oh my gosh, our first super rare of the grind. Only 2,777 kills in. I'm pretty sure that's the quickest I've ever got a super rare from a herd management Great One grind. That is crazy. When I first saw this rack, my first thought was, this is not going to make it. This guy cannot make it. But then as I got a better look at him, I started to think to myself, okay, I believe the one that trolls is not this wide, so I think we're good. And it turns out we were. That is a diamond albino fallow deer. I could not be happier, honestly. This is what I would have wanted in terms of a super rare fallow deer. The Mela is really cool, and so is the piebald, but there's just something about the albino. And I think because until this grind I had 0 albino fallow deer, it makes it just more special to me. Because I went from having no albino fallow deer to having like 3 of them at this point, with one of them being a super rare. I really could not ask for any more. This is insane. And to think we started out going like 1,000 kills into our grinding of fallow deer without even seeing more than like 1 rare, and then we got a bunch of them on this grind alone, including a super rare, is just insane. This grind may be our longest for Great One, as we are now at 1,045, I believe, which is double what our longest fallow grind was previously. So it may be our longest fallow deer Great One grind. However, we got a super rare out of it, and a lot of other cool rares that you guys probably saw in this video as well. That is just so insane. I cannot wait to get this guy in a huddle. So let's head into the lodge and do just that. Now that right there is what I call a multi-mount. Oh my gosh, that looks incredible. So we've got our level 4 melanistic fallow deer in there. We've got our albino diamond fallow deer. And then we've also got our second Great One fallow that we got. This is probably one of my favorite mounts I've ever been able to create. This just looks so insane, man. I can't believe that we finally have a super rare to throw in here. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. This is a moment I've waited for all my time playing this game. After 5,700 plus hours on Call of the Wild, I did not have an albino fallow deer until this last couple grinds. And now we've got 3 of them, with one of them being a super rare. This really has just been an incredible day. And I'm so happy that we went from not really having any of them to having one of the best ones we could possibly get. If you're brand new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, as well as leaving a comment down below letting me know what you've got during your Great One grind. And as always, if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to share it with your friends as well. And I will see you all in the next one. Peace!